Today I want to talk about vanes. For many years I've been using these blazer vanes, and they've done an excellent job of stabilizing my arrows, especially with these fixed blade broadheads. What I want to do today is compare the flight characteristics and the stabilization. I want to compare it to the TAC driver 2¼ inch vane. Now some of you might be saying, well, like, why would you mess with something that's already working for you? And people that know me well would probably tell you that I just can't leave well enough alone sometimes. But what the TAC driver does is it's a lower profile vane. So it's quite a bit lower, and it's just a smidge longer. So it should give me the same stabilization that I'm looking for, but at the same time with the lower profile, what it should do is give me that vane clearance I need, as well as being stiffer. Theoretically, it should be a quieter vane. My main concern is, will it fly as well? So that's what we're going to test today. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to shoot 3 arrows with this particular setup, same arrow 3 times, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip off the vanes, put on the 2¼ . Alright, let's go in and have a closer look at those. Left and right looks good. They were climbing a bit as I was shooting. Alright, I'm going to start by stripping these vanes off. Going to touch up the tips. Well, the breeze is coming up a little bit, and we'll see if we can get a couple shots in before it gets too windy. Alright, so my first 3 with the blazers was here, here, and here. And these are with the TAC vane. Looks like I actually had a better group with the blazers, but we do have a little bit more of a breeze out there right now, so they seem to fly well though. So I'm going to go back to 40, try one from 40. It actually flew really nice in the air. Not sure where it impacted, but had some nice flight on it. Alright, I wonder if we can see that last shot. It looks like dead center, but high. So what is my conclusion? Well, I can't say that they group necessarily any better. They do have a different impact point. The flight, I was very satisfied with the flight. Very hard to track, which typically means they're flying straight. Are they worth trying out? I think I'm going to give them a go. I'm going to fletch up some field points, practice over the next couple of weeks when the weather permits. You can see it's snowing out there, or snow out there right now. So we're going to give them a go, see how it works out, and come spring maybe we'll do an update on this. So what are my thoughts on these vanes? Originally I did the video back in January 7th, And at the time, I wasn't quite sure what to make of them. They had some things that worked well for them and some things that kind of frustrated me. So I spent some time doing some shooting over the last couple of months. It's April 19th now, so I've had some time to practice and do some shooting and get some different thoughts on these vanes. So one of the things I should mention right off the top is TAC recommends 4 vane, 4 fletch, 4 broadheads. I went with 3. I wanted to compare them as close as I could to the Bohnings that I had. And so this is what I found. They are more difficult to work with. To fletch up, they take a little more patience, a little more time, but it's very, very doable. The stiffness, I think, will translate into a quieter flight. And also with the stiffness, it makes me wonder if they will help clean that wound channel on pass-throughs. I put a 3-degree helical on them. They really did a nice job. They fly very well. Very hard to track in the air, which typically means they are flying, they got good flight characteristics. As far as grouping, I can't say that they group any better than the Bohnings, but that's limited by my skill level. I'm satisfied that they shoot as well as the Bohnings. One of the main reasons why I think they're worth going to for me, though, is I noticed as I shot them more and shot longer distances, they do fly flatter. So what I found myself having to do is I have to reset some of my pins from the 30, 40, and 50 yards because they simply fly flatter. That flatter trajectory will help in hunting situations. It gives you just a little bit more margin of error to work with. So for that reason, if you haven't tried the TAC vanes, you might want to consider them.